What's up, folks? It's Justin Charnell here from JustinCharnell.com. Let me talk about some real bare bones basic email marketing automation sequences, campaigns that you can set up and have work for you for the long run, and get people engaging with your brand, coming back to your website, making more purchases, and kind of being a part of their life, so to speak, like in a, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to relate. I'm gonna throw a example your way as far as what kind of email, and then I'm gonna kind of tie it back into what I got going on with. I got a job board. Okay, so the first email, the welcome email. It's pretty basic. It could be just one email, or it can be a series of emails depending on what you got going on, what kind of product you're selling. So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a way of they sign up, they make the first purchase, whatever, and you just say, hey, thank you. Here's what we got going on. Here's what you can expect from us moving forward. Here's about the frequency of emails we're going to be sending, what we got going on. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a welcome email. You're just welcoming them and saying, hey, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for entrusting us with your inbox. And we're not gonna inundate you with junk. We're gonna try to provide some actual value here in the next few years. Number two. Oh, sorry. And as far as what I got going for the job board, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's hey, thanks. Here's what we offer. Here's kind of the amount of traffic we're getting a month, the amount of candidates that you should expect to see, things like that. Things that relate to what somebody that is posting a job on a job board website would want to know. It can almost be like a rewrite of your about page, more or less. Real simple to write, real simple to create. Number two is the abandoned cart email. Again, super simple, super easy. Any major e-commerce platform should be able to handle this, whether Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce. I mean, there's thousands of other ones. I mean, Magento is like a whole different machine. But you have your abandoned cart, usually about 2, maybe 3 email quick campaigns, and it's exactly what it sounds like. I go in there, I'm gonna post a job. I add it to my cart. I have everything filled out, but then something comes up. Either I don't post it, or don't want to post it, or I got called into something. I got to do something else. I totally forgot. So depending on what kind of product you got going on, 2 to 4 hours for that first email, just saying, hey, like, we've all received these kind of emails before. Hey, did you forget about this? And you go, yeah, I did. Or no, I didn't. I left it for a reason. Just that real quick hitter. And then 24 hours later, you want to say something like, basically same thing. If you want, you can include a coupon code in there. Get them to maybe incentivize that purchase a little bit better or more. They added to a cart for a reason. For whatever reason, they didn't, complete the purchase. So, it might have been that the cost being a factor. 5-10% discount coupon. Might be a little bit, especially if you're in the physical product space, might be a little cut into your profits a little bit, your revenue. However, lifetime value of the customer, it should outweigh the cost of that one-time few dollar discount. So, number 3, feedback. Okay, asking for feedback. If you're selling something that generally is a consumable product, maybe lasts a month. Maybe you're selling like protein powder. I'm just looking around at things near me. You're selling protein powder. That generally, it might last a month. So 14, 15 days after they make that purchase and after they expected to receive it, throw an email their way, just asking, hey, how's it tasting? Is it working for you? Like, are you happy with your purchase? And from there, it's basically you're getting some real valuable customer feedback, because they're either going to say, yes, I love it, it tastes delicious, or they're going to say, no, here's why I don't like it. And then you can go back to the drawing board and say, okay, I'm getting a lot of, we don't like the flavor, or it's too sweet, or it's too bland, or it's clumps, or whatever the case is when it comes to protein powder. You're going to get that kind of feedback. And if they do say, yes, I'm loving it, I love the taste, I love everything about this, ask for a review. Ask for that review. This is definitely going to be not a manual process. This is not going to be an automated sequence, because they're going to be responding to you. Or you can set up a survey, whole different video. So you're asking people one-on-one for feedback, or at least you're sending an email out and they're giving you feedback. You can if they say, yeah, I love this, you can sit there and go, hey, can you throw a review either on our website, that review testimonial, or on a third-party website for that social proof, for that vote of confidence, as they say. And like I said, if they're not satisfied, then you figure out why, and you work to improve that. For instance, my case, again, back to the job board, I have something that goes out 75 days after they post. Job postings 90 days. I say, all right, 75 days later, I'm asking, are you finding what you're looking for? Do you need a relist? Is everything good? And they give me feedback. Initially it was, yeah, we're really not finding many candidates. I'm like, oh, all right, I got to work on that end. Or, yeah, we're good. Like we actually filled the position. We don't need it relisted. Thank you for asking about it. And what I found is just kind of throwing that kind of actual giving a shit in there really makes people start coming back. And they keep coming back because they know that even if for whatever reason they don't find whatever they're looking for, I'm still gonna help them out, and I'm not just gonna take their money and run. All right, I can sit there and relist it for you. Give it another 60 days, 90 days, whatever. That's fine. Let's make this happen. Number 4, the re-engagement email. This is like you're selling protein powder. It lasts 30 days. You say, all right, well, they haven't reordered at 27 days, or 30 days, or whatever the case is. You're sending something out, just basically saying, hey, you should be up for renewal on that protein powder. You want to go ahead and make this, purchase again. Make it easy for them. Have a link that just like a one-click buy that goes straight to the add to cart, straight to checkout on the website. In my case, job board wise, so it's a 90-day posting. If they don't post again for 90 days after the end, so really 180 days. If they don't post again, if they don't order another job posting, 180 days after their first post, I'll send them an email asking if they're looking for another candidate, asking if they need something, if they're good as far as staffing goes, whatever the case is. I have it go 180 days. If they don't make another purchase, then 270 days, then 365 days. So, and you can, this one doesn't, you really don't have to change the verbiage. You can really just clone it and send it and have a delay and then have it send again. If they didn't make any other purchase, up until then. So that's that. As soon as they make a purchase, as soon as they post a job, they're automatically in that campaign. As soon as they order protein powder from you, as soon as they order what chapstick from you, they're put in that. And if they don't order again in whatever your time frame is, up 45 days, a year, whatever if it's a consumable product, just have it automatically go out. And it'll be one of those things that just kind of works for you for a long time, for a very long time. So the re-engagement, that's a powerful piece. It's a powerful piece of the puzzle. Number 5, upsells and cross-sells. Upsells meaning you have product A, but they can get product A.5 for, 50% more, but they get 120% more product. I'm trying to think of a good example of an upsell. I guess, back to the protein powder. All right. Upsell would be, all right, well, you're looking at the 2 pounds of protein powder. That'll last you 2 weeks. Why don't you get the 5 pounds for, twice as much money, but you get an extra whole pound in there. You're going to be taking protein for a while. You might as well get the 5 pounder instead of the 2 pounder. Cross sell would be something like, you got the protein powder. Here, check out the creatine. Check out the multivitamins. Check out the fish oils. Check out whatever other similar products. Selling a calculator, you might sell graph paper. You know that people that buy scientific calculators are using graph paper, whatever the case is. It's just, this is a post-purchased email, and it depends on what they bought. So, if, like in my case, the job board, they might have bought just a regular job posting. I might upsell them and say, hey, we have featured listings also for X dollars. You're at the top of the list. You get a nice little standout kind of coloration. You get more perks or whatever. We have that. Don't really have a cross-sell because it's on that end, but also on the website I do sell like portfolio and resume templates for the job seekers. So someone might have bought a portfolio template. 2 weeks later, I might sit there and send them an email that says, all right, well, you bought template A. Here's resume template A. Same stylization. They look great together. It just kind of makes everything a little bit more congruent. Why don't you buy that? Not in those words, but you bought this or you bought this. Why don't you buy this also? Because they match. It's a cross sell. So that's one that's also pretty good. I wouldn't say as good as the re-engagement, but upsells and cross sells are definitely. I think upsells are more prevalent in like the information space. People are like selling courses and then coaching and then all that other riffraff. It's really, really, really popular there just because it's a little bit easier to sell. And not easier to sell, but easier to kind of have tiered pricing for a product like that. Whatever. The last and probably the most important, probably one of the emails you want to be sending out more frequently than the other ones is just strictly information, strictly a value adds, like straight up, the protein powder, your supplement store. You should have information. If you're doing any amount of content marketing, you should have information about supplements, information about workouts, information about whatever, and you can sit there and just. I'm Joe Blow. You might have a checkbox on your sign up form that asks like what level they're at as far as fitness goes. And if they're a beginner, you have a series of emails that are totally 100% there to give value and get people back on your website. And that's it. You're not trying to sell anything in those emails. Once they're back on the website, there might be some kind of soft selling in the articles or, end of article stuff. But for the most part, you're just like, hey, you marked you're a beginner, so here's a really great workout plan to grow strength. Here's a really basic supplement stack for beginners. And these are all their own email, at a frequency you determine, whether it's once a month, once a week. I want to go once a month. That's really infrequent. They're probably going to forget about you. But once a week, twice a week. Oh, it's supplement Saturday. Here's the list of our top 10 proteins that we recommend. Oh, it's workout Wednesday. Here's why you should be doing goblet squats every day or something crazy, like strictly information. You'll let the article or the video or a podcast or whatever content you have created do the selling. For the job board, after 14 days after somebody posts their job, I will have an email that's sent out with information about how to improve a job board, or not job board, but a job description, like I don't know how to describe this, like how their job post is written, just tips on that, formatting tips, things like that. And then, Joe you might open that, read that, and go, oh man, I should probably put some bullet points in instead of just having a block of text. I should link out to a video of our company culture here, or maybe I should include the rest of the benefits package instead of just saying competitive, things like that. So that'll go out, and then, other kind of just articles that the people that signed up or bought X product would like to read, or videos that they want to watch. For the people that buy templates, I have, I think like 24 articles, just tips and tricks. Here's what fonts you should use. Here's what colors you should use. Not should, but could. Here's some great font pairings. Here's how many pages it should be. Here's why you should include sketches in your portfolio and not just finished products. Just a bunch of questions that people may or may not want the answer to. And if they do, here's an email that's just, here's me giving you some information that'll help you out. And that you can extend that, you can have that go on for a long time, because there's no real triggering, I guess, as far as, if they bought a product, they'll get this upsell or cross sell. It's all right. If they bought a job posting, then I'm gonna send them these emails every Monday for 8 weeks. If they bought a template, I'm gonna send them these emails every Thursday for 8 weeks. And if they just so happen to buy a job board or job post and buy a resume, they're getting both, but I have them sent on different days, just in case. The rare chance that happens, they'll get that. So those are my six kind of email marketing, like very basic campaigns that you can be running. There's so much more that you can be doing, from VIP lists to just one-off emails and things like that. But a welcome email, abandoned cart emails, feedback email, the re-engagement email, upsells and cross-sells, and just the pure basic information email. That's what I got. It should be quick and easy to set up. If you depending on what program you're using, as far as your email marketing software or your CRM, they'll probably have a lot of these already set up. And all you gotta do is customize it, set up your triggers and your time frame and your template and your layout and everything like that. But once they're set up, they just go to work. They just go to work day in and day out. You could be on the couch watching Netflix all day, and you made more money today than working a whole day because you sent out 400 emails over the course of 24 hours just on various things. And it's so amazing to deal with. Ciao.